And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Minecraft. My way. This is my way. Might not be the most fancy way, but it's my way. Anyway, mob farm. We have chickens in progress, but it's taken a while because you got to breed them, and you got to wait, and then you got to breed them again. You got to wait. So I kind of want to use this spawner in here to spawn some chickens, and we can just take them out manually until we get all that stuff ready. So these mob masher things, the fans and the mob masher, need redstone signals in order to start. So if we flip this, you can see it's going to start. It's going to start up, but obviously there's nothing in there, and the fans aren't upgraded yet. This tank, however, is almost full, and that's a lot of essence right away. So those cursed earth farms are beautiful, and it just takes a little bit of adventuring in the nether in order to get to those. So you just, now that we have these super awesome swords, basically one swing of this sword kills the wither skeleton, and because there's, you know, luck 3 on it, really high level chance of getting that drop of evil. So yeah, it's really well done, really good. So, in order to get this spawner up and running, I've got some ducks ready to go. I've got a servo ready to go. However, I want a bigger tank. So if we look at tanks, there's lots of different options in here. And the one I like the most is this black hole tank. Beautiful. I'm going to get a couple blaze rods. I'm going to pulverize these, because we get 4 blaze powder per rod, which is going to be helpful. So what do we need for this? Well, we're going to need 2 eyes of ender. If we look at the recipe, 2 eyes of ender and a regular pearl, 3 plastic, some buckets, and a machine frame, which we've built many of these machine frames on camera, but there we go. Black hole tank. Beautiful. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to pop this thing off. Boink. Give me that. And we're going to put the black hole tank in its place. Boink. Now it's going to start filling up with essence. I got to get out of my trench here. And we can drain this tank into that tank. Just slap it with a wrench, and it's going to drain all of its essence down into this thing. And this thing can hold 2 million buckets of essence. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. So we can take this tank and use it for other things. But we're going to need that essence. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to do that. We have 171 buckets of essence. Just take this number divided by 1,000, and that's number of buckets. And we're going to need power over there and essence and all sorts of fun stuff. So let's get first power over to here. And we're going to put the signalum plated fluid duct right there, because fluid's going to be able to go in there. But we don't need the fluid duct. We don't need that expensive fluid duct anywhere else other than right there. And we should be getting power as soon as I hook this thing up. I'm not going to do it just yet because I want to run the regular fluid duct in parallel. So we're going to dial this. And you don't want to leave a lot of space underneath this. You don't want to leave really any space, any empty space under that, because the mob spawner itself can spawn stuff underneath it, and you don't want to allow that. That would not be a good day, having a bunch of mobs spawn underneath you. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit more fluid duct, so let's grab a little bit of that. This isn't the fastest stuff in the world. Will break if contents are extremely hot or cold. Well, essence not really hot or cold, so we're good on that. The other thing I'm going to want is to be able to turn the spawner on and off as I need. So we are going to grab some redstone relays. Let's just type relay. These things right here are what we're going to want. And they use these signalum nuggets, and you get 2 at a time, which is nice. So we only need 2 because we're going to just be able to flip a switch and turn this thing on and off. And I kind of backed myself into a corner here, so let's just dig this out. Okay, so we're going to put the redstone relay right there. And we're going to have this output, not scaled, but it's going to be output right there. And then we're going to back up with the dirt. Again, don't leave any void, don't leave any space underneath there. Not a good thing. Okay, we're going to want a switch like right here, and we're going to want another redstone relay. No, not the servo, the relay right there. And this is going to be input. So we turn this on, it should be flipping that one on way down there. Should be. I'm hoping it does. Haven't tested it yet. First time I've ever built that thing. So I want the flux ducts out here. Let's get it connected. Bingo. So all that power should be draining in. Now if we go look at our spawner, it's got power. Yay, it worked. So instead of always active, we're going to be active without a redstone signal. So let's see if this thing is working. Turn this on. Well, we'll see. I want to turn it on so it's not spawning anything right now. Active without redstone. So it should be getting a redstone signal right now. It just doesn't have any essence in it. So let's fix that little problem. We're going to run essence around. And we're going to sneak one in there. We're going to sneak one there. And then we're going to pull essence out of this tank. And I kind of want this to also be redstone enabled because I want to be able to turn off the essence supply. So if we put the servo in there, I want this on a low signal. So it's already pulled a bunch of essence out. You can see it in the pipes there. If we go over here, it should have essence in it. Okay, so we need another lever. Okay, let's go back over here. And this is just going to be a simple, like, let's just put a lever here. Not special. So it's going to be on low. Let's see. If we do it on a high signal, it's actually it's getting a redstone signal from somewhere. I wonder if you know, I bet you it's picking up this redstone signal over there somehow. I wonder if it's, yeah, I bet you it's picking that up somehow.
That's like 10 blocks away from each other.
Yeah, it shouldn't be sending a redstone signal here because obviously there's no redstone relay or anything. But let's test this thing out. I'm gonna go grab a chicken. Chicken! Who is gonna be the chosen one? You sir, are gonna be the chosen one. Alright, we're going to go over here. And this should not run because we have this thing on and this thing is active without. So it should not spawn anything. Good. I don't think it did. Now if we turn this off, wink. Chickens immediately start spawning. No, where are you going? Where are you going? Get over here. Take my looting sword. No. Where? These chickens are just getting out everywhere. Get over here, chicken. Oh, they're just everywhere now. It's... Oh, stop bouncing for crying out loud. So this is the non-automated way of doing this. Chickens are just escaping all over the place. There's another feather. More feathers. Okay, so how many feathers do we have? 20 feathers from that little thing.
I killed 3 and I got 9.
Nice! Spawn a couple more. Boink. Boink. No. Where are you going? No. Okay, turn it off. No, where are you going? Oh, one escaped. Behind the building. The power of looting. Oh yeah, 49 feathers now. Did you get the one behind here?
No, I couldn't get.
No. Get him. Okay. Think between the two of us, we should have gotten enough feathers. And I got lots of chicken too. I got more feathers than I got chicken, which is awesome. So I should be able to at least upgrade some of these fans. Now, let's see. Chicken, feathers. So we got 66 feathers. So let's look at the mob upgrades here. Obviously, we're going to need a distance. We're going to need probably like 8 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to need 2 of these. We're going to need 3 of these. Okay. Now, if we go in here, I need some food here, Sue. Okay, so this one needs 1 height. It needs half of the distance, none of the widths. So this one needs the rest of all of these. Okay. They're not on because they're not getting a redstone signal. This should be not running, which is good. Okay. But we also need a way to pull in all the drops that we get. So if we run over here, we can look at different things that we can pull in. So if we look at hopper, we see the absorption hopper as an option. So we're going to need a regular hopper. We're going to need an eye of ender. And we're going to need the 3 obsidian. So that's the absorption hopper. We're going to need most likely another tank and a crate. So let's grab a crate. And we should be able to just make a small crate like that. And again, this is early game stuff that we're doing here. So we're going to need another tank because this is not going to produce essence. It's actually going to produce XP. The same XP that you have in your character, it's going to make that stuff. So there's 2 eyes of ender. And we're missing a machine frame. Yet another one of these. Yeah, we're using a lot of these. And then shift click, bing, a black hole tank. All right, make our way back. Oh, I need one other thing. I need some item ducts. So item duct, and we're gonna want some servo action here. Good servo. We're going to want to upgrade this. So I want to take this servo and use one of my precious signalums to upgrade that because they can move more material at a time, and that's kind of important. So we're going to try to get back here. So the absorption hopper can go because all the stuff is going to die on this mob crusher here. So we can put the absorption hopper in there. We can put, let's put the black hole tank here. And then this, let's see, this is, I think that's the southern, so that's the fluid. The item, well, we're going to want a crate. So I'm going to put the crate here. And we're going to want a item duct system like that. And then this is the east, like that. And then a servo set to ignored. And it doesn't matter because it's a blacklist. And yeah, so it'll push in XP here. It'll pull items out and put it into the crate up here. And we've already got the cobblestone that I broke that it pulled in. So this whole system now is ready for testing. So we've got access to the crate and the tank. Tank is just for storing the XP. We'll get a lot of this solidified XP. You can see we've already got quite a bit. Look at the arrows that we've gotten already. You said you wanted arrows. Well, we've got arrows now. We've got,
Yay.
I don't know, 8 stacks. 8 stacks of arrows. So yeah, lots of arrows. So this thing's already got luck and sharpness. This has got the height and distance. This has got the height, distance, and width. And this is ready for action. I'm going to take the chicken out because we don't want to do chicken. And let's go over. Yeah, I need a meal now, so I'm gonna look in the fridge for a meal here.
There's chicken noodle soup.
Let's see. Yeah, I've got a lot of shanks missing though, so I'm gonna grab a delighted meal.
Delighted.
Yummy. Okay. So we have a spawner, or we have another mob entrapment thing here with blazes. So the chicken, I can actually put back. You're just sort of glitched. I'm gonna put you in there for now, because the other one I'm gonna want Enderman in this one. So the other thing we're gonna want, let's look at the iron that I just made. That is, I'm gonna use some of the cobblestone. We've been putting cobble in here, and I'm gonna be using some of that now. So if we look at pistons. Let's see how many pistons I can get. 21 pistons before we run out of cobble. Well, we're going to need more than that. So I'm going to grab the cobble out of there. Did we run out of redstone? No, we didn't run out of redstone. For some reason, redstone disappeared. So I'm going to... Oh, I think I know why it's doing what it's doing. Yeah, I know why
it's doing.
It's not crafting very many at a time, and I think I know why. That's
I put all the redstone in there as redstone, not as blocks.
It's because of power. It's using power as needed, and I don't have any energy cells in here, so I can't really shift click a whole lot. We're gonna upgrade these to sticky pistons. So let's see, slime. 48 slime. See, that's a 7x7, so we actually need like 49 of these.
We are near a slime island. And we now have looting.
51. I got 50, so this is the other part of this. Because this is expandable, the ceiling is way too tall for regular mobs. Because if you put blazes in here, they'll fly up to here and be out of the range of everything. So we want to make sure everything is in the proper range. So I'm going to put sticky pistons facing down on the roof of this. Can you go up and start taking away the cobble that's on the top of the roof?
Yes, on my way back.
And then I want cobble to cover that.
So just the whole top layer?
Yep, the whole top layer. Okay. So we want another lever. And some redstone and some repeaters. So I'm going to go up here. So give me a lever. Get some redstone. I want that. So let's do repeat. Just because there's a lot of blocks up there, we're going to want a few repeaters. And let's see, where do we want to do this? I want to be able to switch this thing on and off. So if I put the lever, can't put it way up there because I can't reach that. If I put it here and I add a cobble like here and here, I should be able to turn this on and off. If I turn that on, it should light this up. Oh,
nope.
No. Well, I can take the lever. Oh, I think it just, yep, that absorption hopper sucked it in. Put it there instead. And now I should be able, when I turn this on, it'll turn that on. So come on here, up this. Now I want a repeater to send it into the wild here. So it resets the signal strength. And actually, do I want that? Yeah, let's do this. Try to do this, because you can only go 15 blocks out. So we're going to go out like this. And then go out like that. And pretty much the whole top of this needs redstone. But we're going to need to up the signal strength a bit. Okay, so I need to out each one of these, and that should keep that signal strong. Hopefully it doesn't keep it on. Okay, let everybody up. Let's turn it off. And see, the repeaters kept it on. So that's an issue. Whoa! What was that all about?
Because the pistons moved.
That shouldn't be a problem.
That's when it happened. When the pistons retracted, they all popped.
Yeah, let's test that again.
Yep.
What? That is a new problem. I wonder if that's a recent change. That used to never ever happen. Can we just cover this like this and have it power the piston properly? Okay, that obviously worked on those two. And it didn't pop it. Okay, so that's a weird thing. Can I repeater that?
Repeater.
And then it turns that on. So how far will that signal go? Because I can't put repeaters and do that. Is that gonna work? Let me check to see which ones. God, stop bouncing. Okay, so that's the 3. So I think we will be able, because it's literally picking up both sides of this. Take this away, take this away. So it's doing this one, and this one. So if we do a line of cobble on this side, right here, can you put some cobble on the very end over these pistons? And I need one more over here. But see, we're running low, so I need to bump that up. And then that goes up. Okay, that should be good. They've kind of tweaked the settings. So now we've got one missing right here. Why did that one not move down? Let's turn them all off. Okay, that's a problem. What happened? What happened with this one? Let's try that again. Maybe it was just too derpy. Okay, that should have gone down.
Yep, it did.
That should have gone up.
Yep,
All right. Okay. So now it's only 3 high, and that's really good. So, do we have any glass? I'm gonna go grab a couple panes of glass so we can look in there and see the glory as it is. So, GL. Ooh, we have. Oh, that's dirty glass. I thought that was ethereal for a second. But...
We probably could make some. It's not too expensive.
It's a little expensive. I do need some ethereal glass, but for now, yeah, I'm probably gonna want a door instead. I should have a no, I don't have a door. So let's grab a door.
I thought you would want the inevitable glass instead.
Inevitable?
Ineffable.
Inevitable. It's inevitable though.
It really is.
Spruce door. We got the absorption hopper. I think we are ready to test. I'm going to put in the blaze. Check our crate. Nothing in the crate. Nothing in here. So, this turns on the grinder. And the door is right next to it, so that's a problem. System isn't perfect. Turn that fan on. Don't worry, this will all be automated when we finally get our house. I just need some resources. Okay, so unable to see in there. We're going to turn this on, and immediately start generating. You can hear them dying in there. So I'm turning the essence on, so it's draining essence now. But we're getting so many blaze rods, it's glorious. And we're getting some XP, and we've also got some XP in here. We're probably getting more XP in the solidified experience than we are anything else. So let this run, give me a few stacks of blaze rods. And we're going to turn this off. Stop feeding it essence. And we can turn this off, and that'll stop spawning them all together. Ta-da! Whoa, see the fan? Whee! Very, very strong fan. Good times. So, yeah, it works. The mob farm works. Look at all the blaze rods we got, and I can imagine... You can imagine the Enderman in there. So we're going to go track down an Enderman and throw him in there and start spawning away, because we need quite a few Ender Pearls going forward. So, yeah, I think, let's see. We have this mob imprisonment tool ready to go. Everything else is put away. And let's go track ourselves an Enderman. I think that's... Now that it's nighttime. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.